All right, in this video, we're going to give you 7 important sugar tuck variations for West Coast swing. Now, you might think the sugar tuck's a boring move, and maybe in and of itself it is, but we're going to give you 7 different variations to spice up your social dancing. This is Miss Megan, and my name is
Brian B.
All right, cool. Here's your beginner class sugar tuck, and this is boring, but there's a beat in it that we all mess up, and that's going to be count 4. So on count 4, I want you to pause. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The reason why I want you to pause on count 4 is I'm going to need this moment right here to do some of my variations. So please don't just run underneath that arm. 1, 2, 3, and go, and off you go, because it's going to ruin the rest of these variations. So that's number 1. The second one is that if I have 2 hands, I can lead the sugar tuck and take the right hand over, so that way I can use the right hand to do something else, another cool move, right? So in that one, good etiquette, 1, 2, 3, and. I flip both fingers the direction that Megan's turning. So she's got fingers to the sky. I have fingers going this direction. I lead both hands for 4. She still gives me that moment as I turn around 5 and 6, right? So that's with my right hand, sugar tuck with my right hand. Number 3 is a sugar tuck with both hands. Why would I want to do that? I don't know. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. So from here, maybe I lead a turn, fairly non-traditional, right? And why would I want to do that? Because now I have this hand hold and I might do a pop-out, triple step, anchor step. So let's look at that, because the turn back with 2 hands is pretty tricky. So the setup is the same, 3 and 4. I take the left hand over and the right hand over for 5 and 6. I lead the turn for 1, 2. 1, 2. This is tricky because it's going to be my left hand that's actually leading most of this turn, just as it would be. I don't want to untie our hands, but my left hand, let's do this baby step style. My left hand is leading the turn and my right hand follows afterwards. And then from here, maybe I just want to do this like little pop to make a little accent, right? So that is move number 3. Number 4 is the sugar
Free.
tuck. That was pretty good. Let's do that again. The sugar
Free.
tuck. Let's do it faster. The sugar
Free.
tuck. All right, so the sugar free tuck. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, right? So this feels a little bit like a prep to me. 1, 2, where I kind of prep her in. 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Cool beans? That's going to lead us to the elbow catch, which is number 5. That's a really cool one. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Anchor step. So let's look at that. It's that moment on 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now here, because she's given me a moment, I can accelerate this and 5 to the elbow catch. 6, inside turn, anchor step. Let's look at that catch coming to the camera so you can see slow-mo. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Already, leaders, I have to start to cheat this way for 4. Then I'm going to shuffle my feet and 5. And 5. When I put her on 6, I don't want to start turning too early. I want her to go straight forward. And now from here, she's prepped to turn, inside turn, anchor step. If you want to practice that catch, just raise the hand, go over her head once. Right here, I want to drop my elbow in, and that's going to provide the catch. Does that make sense? You want to practice that? Raise the hand, fingers go outside, she turns, 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 drop the elbow, and that's the catch. And then from there, she should just spin off. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Anchor step. So that's number 5. Number 6 is going to be the rock and go with the right hand. So I use this because this is the easier of the 2. So again, number 2 is just take the right hand over. Boring, Brian B. But if I get to this, 3 and 4, I can use a rock and go to bring Megan out into something else, right? So again, it's that count 4 that makes this rock and go possible. If you don't know what a rock and go is, you'll want to watch this video right here. I'll explain it in detail, but we're bypassing the anchor. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's that moment that she now feels the entire beat of 4. Instead of just taking it down and anchoring 5 and 6, she feels an acceleration 3 and 4, 5 and 6. I pull her out of the anchor, free spin, anchor step, right? Number 7 is a rock and go with the left hand. This is harder, but it actually provides, I think it's cooler. This is much easier with the right hand, but the left hand, we go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, 9, and 10. That's the one you'll see a lot of cool kids on YouTube dancing. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now here, this is a tricky lead. This to me feels less rotational than it does linear. And I'm gonna explain it. Megan's giving me a look like, what are you talking about? Because if I get too big, I'm gonna run out of time to pull her out, right? So this tends to be a little bit tighter. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the feeling is more linear at this point as she's connected into my fingers that way. So I back out, take her out, and then from here, you can do all sorts of different stuff. 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10. Speaking of some different stuff, we did a cool video called 9 inside turn variations. It's real quick, we just blasted through them. You can watch that video right here, and if you haven't downloaded this video here, it's called 5 drills to improve your West Coast swing in 30 seconds. Super cool stuff. Watch that video right there, you can get it free, or check this one out with the 9 inside turns.